welcome back to another video. My name is Matt, and in today's video we're going to be having a look at the newly released Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. If you've not seen any of my previous episodes, feel free to check them out on the channel, and there'll be a link in the description below for the last videos. If you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe, as it helps me out and helps me grow the channel so I can bring you more content like this in the future. If you do have any questions, comments or feedback around this video or any of my other videos, then feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll take a look when I can. So, as I said, we're going to be at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. It's just been released today, so I've not played this yet. I've literally just loaded it up just to set my cameras and just make sure everything's working correctly, and kind of just sorted the screens out. So I've got a new monitor, so again, if anything does look slightly different, then do let me know. But I'm running a new monitor, which is a bit of a different scale, so I've kind of had to just rejig some of the setup for the recording of the video, but you should be able to see everything the same. The ideas and debug of everything I've all configured. So in terms of the game, we're going to run 3 PM hour. We're going to run clear because I want to fully check it out. Energies design, airport, database and set, and we'll preload 2 hours in. To make this a little bit of a challenge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to land on runway 33 and I'm going to depart runway 4. So when we load in, I'll kind of explain why I want to do that and a little bit of a challenge, but should be an interesting one. I don't think we've seen an airport yet where we've got kind of 3 crossing runways, so we'll see how we go. So while it does load, the usual, we'll have a quick look at the schedule. So it's pretty consistent, around 40 to 50 aircraft movements in your peak hours, and then obviously some of your little quieter hours. I've decided to go with 3 PM hour, which is the busier one, gives us around 58 aircraft movements, so generally reasonably busy to say, like obviously for an airport we've not played. What we generally do with new airports, unless it's like really quiet, is we'll play the Energies design one and then we'll revisit it with a custom schedule at some point. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to play this Energies design one. It doesn't look like there's any cargo, and then there's 6 GA across the whole thing. There's no GA in this hour. What I'll probably do in a custom schedule is bring a lot more GA traffic in, kind of mix it up a little bit more in terms of more departures, and kind of just make it probably 90, 100 aircraft movements to kind of test us. But for today, because it's the first time we're playing it, we're going to get it set up and just have a quick look around the airport and kind of, figure out what we're going to do and how everything's going to work. So from setting the window up, you should be able to see everything the same. So you can still see the main screen. We'll get the debug and DS set up as usual. So you can see that on the top left and the top right. And then what I will be doing, so if we have a quick look into here, so basically this is the default view. We will just kind of move these so you can see these, but basically we are, I'll put that puff size back on so you can see where we are. So we're up here, which is the tower, which will be the majority of where this video is recorded on the external wide. We're going to be using, as I said, runway 33 for landings, and then we're going to be using runway 4 for departures. The reason I'm going to do that rather than runway 1, just so we've kind of got them crossing across, like crossing. We can use 1 for some of them if we really need to, but we're going to try and use everything off runway 4. In terms of movement wise, we're going to bring everything down basically kilo, I think. No, we won't. We'll bring everything down Juliet, and then they will go in via where they need to go in. So we've obviously got, I think that's kilo 2, then we'll probably go golf, foxtrot. So they'll just go in wherever they need to and then follow kilo down. And then, obviously stuff here can just come straight down Bravo. We will try and use an intersection of Charlie 1 when we're able. We can also use Alpha as well. So we've got different intersections. We can probably even use Charlie. We're not going to be using Juliet 1 because I feel like, unless it's a really, really small aircraft, we can try and get off Juliet 1, but most stuff's probably going to need to use full length. So they'll be coming down Juliet, and then they'll be using Bravo and Zulu for that. Anything inbound will probably vacate at Sierra or at the end. They will come down November, and we'll probably use Kilo for the inbounds actually, and then we'll use Juliet and Bravo for the outbounds. Obviously this is facing north. If you look at the areas in the top right, I've spun that round so we can get a better view, because if we do this way, we can't actually see it all. So that's the reason why that is the other way around. Anything else to say? Custom camera wise, we've got F6, which gives us a view here. So obviously runway 4 is there and runway 33 is here. So we've obviously got to be careful with the crossings. I'm pretty sure we should be able to get more stuff off runway 4. If not, we'll be using runway 1. Other camera, we've got F8, which just gives us a view over here. I think these are all like the GA stuff. Some helicopters there, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be flying in the game. And then obviously a view of everything from over here. I'm guessing they're just remote stands. But most of the stuff we'll be using from here. We'll see how we get on. Again, I've not played this yet, so we'll kind of see how things work. And then, yeah. So what we've got to remember with the ideas is obviously we're facing it the other way. So from directional wise, that's north, that's the east, and I didn't realise you can see the monument from here. I think that's the monument. I don't even know. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of modelled in this game, I think. But oh, there we go. Go and have a look. Can we zoom quicker? Let's go. Should we see if we can go quick look?
American 2869er with information pop-up.
I think I moved in a minute. I do just want to have a quick look over here. That's quite good how they are modelled in the game. So let's go down to here. So you can see we're just going to have a quick look from over here. So the runway 4, where everything's going to be taken off, is obviously going in this direction. So looking at the runway length, we probably are going to have to send more stuff full length. So all the 7.3s are going full length, and then the rest can go off alpha here, I think. Runway 1's obviously a bit longer. I'm guessing that's the one that's used the most, but yeah, we're going to obviously try that. And yeah, obviously taxi wise, we'll be using the outside one, bringing them down here, and then everything on the units. Cool. So direction wise, more stuff's going to be pushing facing east, and then obviously some stuff will face south. Southwest 2145, pushback approved facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Southwest 2145.
And then we'll just take him via Bravo and Zulu. The rest of the stuff obviously is going out via that. So American 2869er, pushback approved facing east. Brickyard 4737, pushback approved facing east.
Pushback approved facing east.
I don't know if anyone would have played this yet, so it's literally just come out. So modelled quite well, so it's quite an interesting one. The taxiways are quite narrow, but all these little ones can probably take. Probably going to struggle with Charlie one, so we'll take him on alpha. Yeah. In terms of, look, there's no wind. That's fine. We can land them there. We just need to remember that we're not going to take people off as someone's landing, but we will get a really good view of the landings from the tower here, so it's fine.
Washington Tower, Southwest 3625 on final 33.
Southwest 3625, continue approach.
Roger, Southwest 3625.
I am using TS3 Assistant as well. So yeah, we can see what everything is. So Southwest is a 7.3, so he's going to have to go full length. Southwest 2145, runway 4 via Bravo Zulu.
Unable to take off from this runway. The runway is too short for takeoff. Southwest 2145.
It's too short, is it? Right, we're changing it then. So we're going to have to use runway 1 for the 7.3s. Southwest 2145, runway 1 via Charlie.
Runway 1 via Charlie, Southwest 2145.
Southwest 2145, crash runway 4. So, we did realise it is a short runway. So we're going to change this up. We're going to use runway 1 for departure. And we're going to use runway 33 for arrivals. American 2869er, runway 1 at Alpha via Juliet. Alpha, crash runway 4. Brickyard 4737, runway 1 at Alpha via November, Juliet, Alpha, cross runway 4.
runway 1 at Alpha.
Delta 2577, pushback approved, facing east.
Cross runway 4, Ricky Yard 4737.
Pushback approved facing east. Delta
So,
2577.
runway 1 instead. Runway 33 will still be used for landings. Guessing they're probably going to use full length.
Delta 2577 with information pop-up requesting push and start.
He's going to come down November and then Juliet. So we will be using Juliet for all of our outbounds now. Because they need to take that down there. We're not going to get anything off Foxtrot. So everything will use Alpha or Echo or full length. Southwest 2145, runway 1 at Echo via Echo.
Runway 1 at Echo, via Echo. Southwest 2145.
Please cross. Yeah, that's fine. Southwest 36 talk. Southwest 3625, runway 33, clear to land.
Runway 33, clear to land. Southwest 3625.
Southwest 2145, runway 1, line up and wait.
Runway 1, line up and wait. Southwest 2145.
I can probably just give all of them Echo, to be honest, because it's pointless them taxiing down Echo and then full length. We'll just take them off at Echo. Easier. Wrong camera. Probably play for probably around 30 minutes today. I'm not going to do too long of a video. I just wanted to have a quick look, just to see what it's like and kind of get used to the taxiways and stuff. It does look modelled really well. There's not too many gates, but again, 60 aircraft movement, still reasonably busy.
Ready to taxi.
Delta 2577, runway 4 at Echo via Juliet. Cross runway 4.
Negative. Taxiway not found. Delta
Okay.
2577.
Delta 2577, runway 1 at Echo via Juliet. Cross runway 4.
Runway 1 at Echo via Juliet. Cross runway 4. Delta 2577.
Southwest 2145, runway 1, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 1,
This guy's
clear
still
for
way out,
immediate
so he got
takeoff
fine.
on reaching altitude 1000.
Plenty of time.
Contact departure. Southwest 2145.
American 2869, runway 1, line up and wait.
Runway 1, line up and wait. American 2869er.
We'll move this up a little bit so I can see them a little bit better. And yeah, that's all good. You can see everything well. So, if you click him, keyboard at home. There's a thing I was trying to get done last time, so we can just follow it using the home button. Maybe they do need runway 1 because they're using quite a lot of that. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on this guy landing next. Got a couple more departures coming out very soon. So he's going all the way into that southwest terminal. So he'll probably vacate at the end. We'll bring him up November, Kilo and Tango Alpha to get into his gate. I'm hoping this runway isn't too short for him to land. But this one is definitely... is it bigger than 4? Probably similar size to runway 4. If we do get any GA traffic, we can send them off 4 as well. But I think in real life, what they do a lot of the time is just use either 1.9 or 1 for more stuff, and then depending on situations, they use 3.3, I think, for wind.
Washington ground. Envoy 3767 with information. Papa. Requesting push and
Envoy
start.
3767, pushback approved facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Envoy 3767.
American 26, no. American 2869 at runway 1, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Brickyard 4737, runway 1, line up and wait.
Runway 1, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
Just enough room.
Contact departure. American 286.
Definitely not going to get any heavies at this port.
Runway 1, line up and wait. Ricky Yard 4737.
Southwest 3625, taxi to terminal via November, Kilo, Tango Alpha, hold short of Tango Charlie 2.
Taxi to terminal via November, Kilo, Tango Alpha. Hold short of taxiway Tango Charlie 2, Southwest 3625.
Let's have a look at the American. There goes the 319. a lot calmer than what we're used to. We're normally playing very busy schedules, but yeah, I'm quite enjoying how well it is modelled. Brickyard 4737, runway 1, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 2577, runway 1, line up and wait.
Runway 1, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Brickyard 4737.
Runway 1, line up and wait. Delta 2577. Washington ground. Envoy 3767 ready to taxi.
Envoy 3767, runway 1 at Alpha via Juliet, cross runway 4.
Runway 1 at Alpha via Juliet. Cross runway 4. Envoy 3767.
There's the next one. Southwest is going to go down Kilo. As I said, we're going to just do a little stint here today. We're not going to play it for too long because, as you know me, I like to play my busier schedules. So it's very much just having a quick go at this today. So there's the next departure. Delta 2577, runway 1, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Next departure on its way out.
Reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 2577. Washington Tower, Blue Street 5320 on final 33.
We'll have a look at these on both taxiways actually. So they do taxi a lot quicker on Juliet because they're not taxiing along next to the planes. That's fine for inbounds. That's why we send the outbound down to Juliet so they can taxi out a little bit quicker. We'll probably ring the inbounds on Juliet as well, but there's no point really. There goes the Delta. We have a couple of aircraft arriving. They're both Blue Streaks. I think the Blue Streaks park in here, which are these American Eagle aircraft. I don't know what's happened to that jet bridge. Is it meant to be that low? Yeah, it looks like it is because they offer these American Eagles, but I didn't realise jet bridges went that low. Envoy 3767, runway 1, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 1, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000,
Is this guy going to have enough room?
Envoy 3767.
American 2885, pushback approved, expect runway 1.
Pushback approved, expect runway 1. American 2885. Washington ground, American 2885 with information Parker, requesting push and start.
So Envoy is going to go straight out. Northwest is going to park. All good. And this American is going to push back. Not too big of an airport this, but it's busy enough. I think how the terminal works. So this is one big terminal that goes into there. Does that then expand all the way down into there? And then it goes off on all these different piers. Quite a cool design. Blue Streak 5470, pushback approved, facing east.
Pushback approved, facing east. Blue Streak 5470. Washington Tower, Blue Streak 5560 on final 33.
Blue Streak 5320, runway 33, cleared to land.
Runway 33, cleared to land. Blue Streak 5320. Washington ground, American 2885 ready to taxi.
American 2885, runway 1, via Juliet. Yep. American 2885, runway 1 at Echo via Juliet. Hold, no, keep saying the wrong thing. American 2885, runway 1 via Juliet. No, I forgot the Echo bit. American 2885, runway 1 at Echo via Juliet, cross runway 4. Get there in the end.
Runway 1 at Echo via Juliet. Hold position. American 2885. Runway 1 via Juliet. American 2885. Runway 1 at Echo via Juliet. Cross runway 4. American 2885.
Washington ground. Blue Streak 5470 ready to taxi.
Blue Streak 5470, runway 1 at Alpha via November Juliet, cross runway 4.
Runway 1 at Alpha via November Juliet. Cross runway 4. Blue Streak 5470.
Washington ground. Blue Streak 5118 with information pop-up. Requesting push and start.
Washington Tower. Blue Streak 5225 on final 33.
Blue Streak 5118, pushback approved facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Blue Streak 5118.
American 2885, runway 1 on up and wait. Let's get him lined up so he's ready.
Line up and wait. American 2885.
Just need to be careful with this Blue Streak. He's going to come off at Sierra, because if he comes off at Sierra, he's going to be pushing straight back. I'm hoping he's going to come off at the end. He might even overrun with how quick he's going there. Wow, that's close. Just. He's going in here, that's fine. Blue Streak 5320, taxi to terminal via November. Blue Streak 5560, runway 33 clear to land. I'm going to get him landing before the next departure.
Clear to land. Blue Streak 5560.
Waiting for this aircraft to move. The Americans are lining up, which is good. He's at 900 feet, so as soon as he touches down and get off the runway, we can then move to the next one. Blue Streak 5118, runway 1 at Alpha via November Juliet, cross runway 4. No. Blue Streak 5118, hold position. Blue Streak 5118, runway 1 at Alpha via November Juliet, cross runway 4. No. Blue Streak 5118, hold position. Why does it not? Blue Streak 5118, runway 1 at Alpha via November Kilo 2 Juliet, cross runway 4. No, it just doesn't like that. Blue Streak 5118, runway 1 via Kilo. Why is it just 1? Blue Streak 5118, hold position. Don't want you to come off there. Blue Streak 5560, exit at taxiway November. Blue Streak 5118, runway 1 at Alpha via Juliet. Blue Streak 5118, hold position. Make sure it doesn't cross. American 2885, runway 1 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 1 at Alpha via November.
Blue Streak 5470, runway 1 on up and wet. American 740, pushback approved facing east. Blue Streak 5118, continue taxi, cross runway 33.
Runway 1, via Kilo. Blue Streak 5118.
Blue Streak 5560, taxi to terminal via November.
Hold position. Blue Streak 5118.
Got a little bit of a tangle there, but that's fine.
Blue Streak 5560.
Blue Streak 5225, runway 33, clear to land.
Runway 1.
Blue Streak 5118, crash runway 33.
Blue Streak 5118. Hold position. Blue Streak 5118.
Is he gonna have enough time to get across?
Runway 1, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 2885.
Runway 1, line up and wait. Blue Streak 5470.
Pushback approved facing east. American 740.
Continue taxi. Cross runway 33. Blue Streak 5118.
Taxi to terminal via November. Blue Streak 5560.
Runway 33, cleared to land. Blue Streak 5225.
Blue Streak 5118, crash runway 4.
Cross runway 33. Blue Streak 5118. Cross runway 4. Blue Streak 5118. Washington Tower, Blue Streak 5677 on final 33.
Lots of blue streaks at this airport.
Washington Tower, Blue Streak 5282 on final 33.
Washington ground. American 740 with information pop-up. Requesting push and start.
American 740, runway 1 at Echo via Juliet. Crash runway 4. We're gonna wait because this guy needs to come in. That's fine. Blue Streak 5377, pushback approved, facing south. Blue Streak 5470, runway 1, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Blue Streak 5118, runway 1, line up and wet.
Pushback approved facing south. Blue Streak 5377.
Blue Streak 5225, taxi to terminal via Tango Charlie 3.
Runway 1, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
I feel like this could be a very tough airport if we get very, very busy. Like if we make like a 100 airport schedule.
Blue Streak 5118.
I don't know how we would run it because we're probably going to have to depart off.
Blue Streak 522.
It'd probably be quite good departing off of 1-5, taking them that way, and then landing them maybe the other way off 2-2. Yeah, we'll give that a go next time.
Washington
Blue
ground.
Streak 5677, runway 33, clear to land.
Information of the path. Requesting push and start. Runway 33, cleared to land. Blue Streak 5677.
Bloomberg 4446, pushback approved, expect runway 1.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 1. Bloomberg
I
46.
think what I might do is, I'm just going to test, yeah, I want to test runway 4 for the smaller aircraft.
With information for park. Requesting push and start.
Washington ground. Blue Streak 5377.
Blue Streak
ready to taxi.
5377, runway 1 at Alpha via November Juliet, cross runway 4.
Runway 1 at Alpha via November. Juliet. Cross runway 4. Blue Streak 5377.
Comes the next one. Blue Streak 5118, runway 1, cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 740, runway 1, line up and wet.
Runway 1 cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
Blue Streak
contact departure.
5677, taxi to terminal.
Runway 1. Line up
Go
and
in
wait.
there, that's fine.
740.
Cool.
Taxi to terminal. Blue Streak 5677.
I'll get these moving. I'm going to get that Lindbergh off runway 4 and then we'll just send the videos. I wanted to quickly test a few things out here.
Washington ground.
Blue Streak 5282, runway 33, clear to land. Lindbergh 4446, runway 4 via Kilo Bravo Zulu.
Runway 33. Prepared to land. Blue Streak 5282. Unable to take off from this runway. The runway is too short for takeoff. Lindbergh 4446.
No, so you can't even get them off. So we're always going to have to use the main runway for departures.
Final 3-3.
United 344, pushback approved facing east.
Pushback approved.
Lindbergh 4446, runway 15 via Juliet, November. No, so that's too short as well.
Alignment missing. Lindbergh 4446.
Lindbergh 4446, runway 33 via Foxtrot. That's too short as well, isn't it?
Runway 33 via Foxtrot. Lindbergh 4446.
Oh no, so you can use 33 for departures. So 33 and 15 must be slightly bigger than runway 4.
344 with information pop-up. Requesting push and start.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there, just so I know for next time. So runway 15 can probably be used for departures, and runway 22 can probably be used for landings. So what we'll probably do next time is make a busy schedule. We'll run runway 15 for our departures, and we'll run runway 22 for landings. If we can't send a 737, we'll take the 737 off runway 19er, and that will be the plan for next time. So it's quite a cool little airport. Again, yeah, we always have a look at the new airports when they come out. I didn't realise this one was coming. I knew some of them in the past ones, but I didn't know this were coming. Quite a cool little like terminal layout. I quite like the visuals at this one. Obviously, you can see the lake and all the other stuff as well, all the big monuments. But yeah, cool little airport. Again, very different with the crossing runways. We've not really utilised them too much. We've obviously got 3, 3 and 1, but we've done stuff like that before. Next time we'll make it a little bit different. Maybe even use runway 4 for landings if we can, and then 15 for departures. So it makes it a little bit more difficult because runway 4 they're going to have to vacate at Mike and then cross runway 15. So yeah, you kind of make things a little bit more difficult with that. But we'll have a look next time. It'll be in one of the next videos. It won't be too far away. I've got another couple of videos lined up, and then we'll revisit it with a busy custom schedule. Thanks very much for watching. If you do have any questions or any comments around me doing something wrong at this airport, or if you know any more info that would be useful, then yeah, feel free to drop them in the comments. And if you've got any suggestions for anything you do want to see in the future, then please let me know and I'll take a look. But for now, thanks very much for watching. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one, but I did just want to have a quick look at this airport. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks very much. I will see you in the next one.